Hey guys, welcome to this Call of Duty Mobile's Zombies Classic Hardcore Guide. I'm going to show you guys how you can complete the Easter egg so you are able to fight and win against the final boss, Jubokko. I'm going to show you guys all the guns and loadouts and also the perks you're going to need and the skill modules that are best for this as well. And going over the strategy so you can complete this as fast and easy as possible. So there's 3 gun loadouts you're going to need. So you're going to need the RPD, the SVD, and the JAK 12. I did try this with the crossbow on my first attempt instead of the SVD. If you want to try that loadout, here it is here. But one thing I didn't realize is you have a time limit to complete and beat the boss. So it did do good damage, but it just didn't complete the boss quick enough. And we're just going to be using the skill module Medic. So to fight this boss, we're going to have to do the Easter egg on each attempt. There's a little light bulb that you can tap here, which is going to bring up a map of the things that we need to complete. So on round 1, just run up to the rust and buy that straight away and just get through the round as quick as possible. Once you've got enough points, just go to the stairs and open it up, and we're going to get the first Easter egg, which is these little gears. You need 2 of these gears and they spawn randomly below. So you can find them quite easily. Just look around on benches or on the ground and pick them up. You need 2 of them to repair the elevator, which takes us to the secret bunker. You just want to farm the zombies until you reach enough for 3,000 points, so then you can go over to the vending machine and purchase your RPD loadout, which has the infinite ammo. So you won't have to worry about spending money on the ammo boxes for the RPD or worrying about missing any max ammos. So we're not going to pack a punch or upgrade this at all because it's only going to be used to farm the points of the zombies on the rest of the 9 rounds. As you complete a task, you get a little tick and you just move on to the next one. To fix the bunker, all you do is just go up to the little red switch and you got to fix it twice to add both of those gears that we collected. For the next part of the Easter egg, we're going to go down into the bunker. So just leave 1 zombie alive for these sort of tasks so it's a bit easy to manage. The bunker does spawn perks, but all the perks do spawn in random locations each time you play. So if you do get lucky, you might get Jug down here. That's one we're going to need. Another perk that we want to look for is double tap, and that's going to be really helpful. We need to save and farm our points, so we don't want to open up every single door. We only want to open up what's actual necessary that we need. So if you see those perks, Jug and double tap, and they're down here, buy them when you got the points. So what we want to do is we're going to go into this room and we need to read this book. That's the next part of the Easter egg. Once that's done, the next part is to kill these little eggs and plants in these little pods. You have to kind of shoot them to kind of wake them up to sprout and just keep shooting them until they all die and they're all gone. And then the last thing we have to do is go up to this room down in the bunker here, and all we have to do is press start on this machine. To find the right machine, just look for the one that's blinking with the red light, and that's going to activate the new boss. So you can get this whole Easter egg sequence done in the first 3 rounds, so then you can focus on farming points and leveling up your guns in the next 9 rounds. And to do that, we're going to have to fix the Pack-a-Punch machine, which requires 2 components to fix. All 4 pieces spawn on each part of the 4 parts of the map. Also, the perk bottles spawn on each part of those maps too, so only open up the ones that you need. So if you've got your perks and you've got the 2 components for the Pack-a-Punch machine, then just leave the rest of the rooms closed and just train the zombies and use your RPD as much as possible to kill the zombies and farm the points. And once you build up enough points, then I'd recommend buying the JAK 12, pack-a-punching that to its max amount. This is going to be helpful for the remaining rounds of the match when you're training zombies, so you don't get stuck in doorways, you can get out quite easily. You want to use this as least as possible so you don't have to keep buying ammo, plus you get more points with the RPD. So just use the JAK for tricky situations like going through doors or stray zombies, and on those stronger zombies as well, and just use the RPD majority of the time in your train of your zombies just to farm the points. And also it's going to be really helpful in the boss round to take out the zombies really quickly so they don't get in your way and kill those plants when they grab you. Once you get to round 12, you should have a ton of points that you've been farming, so you can go swap out your RPD and go buy the SVD. You want to get it to its max Pack-a-Punch level, which is level 5. So you want to make sure that you got enough points for that. So don't focus on getting the JAK at level 5 if you had to open up extra doors to get some perks and stuff. You want to make sure that you've got the SVD at its max level, because that's the thing that's going to do the most damage and that you're going to be shooting the boss with. Then you want to make sure you still have enough points to buy armor plates and enough points to buy ammo during the boss round. Once you're completely set up and you're ready to go, kill the last zombie and you can start fighting the boss. So the strategy for this is just run around the outside of the map, and whenever the boss is attacking with his little blue orbs, or if he's using his roots to try and grab you, you want to make sure if you get grabbed by the roots that you switch to your JAK 12 and just blast that and get out as fast as possible, then switch to your running knife and just run. Basically run around the outside of the map as much as possible and then keep taking shots with the SVD at the headshot when you're at far distance, and doing it as often as possible so you don't run out of time. Also, if you plant some of those eggs and those roots grow out, just take them out with the Jack 12. Same if the zombies spawn, just get the Jack 12 out and just take them out so they don't get in your way. And then keep taking shots with the SVD at the head as much as possible. And if you run out of ammo, just keep going around until you hit the ammo box. And also just when you're trying to get away, just switching to your axe or your running knife just to get that extra movement speed. And if you do get injured, make sure that you use your skill module to get some health boost. And just rinse and repeat that, and you should take him out really quickly. My first attempt, I was doing this with the crossbow instead of the SVD. But the problem with that is it had lower ammo and it only had 2 shots. And when you did take the shots, if he hooked you with those roots and you shot a grenade at the wrong time, it would stick to those roots and you'd just blow yourself up. So the SVD and the Jack 12 are the 2 guns you definitely have to use. The RPD just seems to be a bit too weak to use for the final boss, but it's really great in the actual rounds of zombies to farm the points. I hope this guide helped you if it's your first attempt and you get it done really easily, or if you've been struggling and this guide gave you some tips to help you get the win and beat the boss. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.